separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
Just about to get started. And starting this one, Jim Palmer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Rip to third. Whips it to first. Out. One out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Now it's the Reds DH, Pete Rose. Rose goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
The 0-2. That one missed.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Steve Harvey. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And starting in this one, Don Sutton.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low, 1-1.
1-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
The second baseman,
We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Willie Randolph stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Wow, what a pitch for the strikeout right there, Boog. He placed that screwball on the inside, and man, that thing moves a ton. That's a unique pitch. So tough to throw. You don't see many guys throwing that pitch, but if you can put it right there against same side hitters, almost impossible to handle.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now it's going to be Dave Parker.
Dave Parker.
Palmer back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
No
Palmer, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Foster digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the second. That misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Greg Bull, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse. He didn't miss a stitch.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the veteran third baseman, golden opportunity right here. Ball 1, no strikes. Parker, the runner at third. Foster at second. Bull at first with no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Johnny Bench. And that one missing low. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Bases loaded, top of the second. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Got him. And that is a big first out. And the batter will be the shortstop. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. One out, bases full. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Joe Morgan. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. Tag, not in time. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Rose getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the veteran outfielder, Carl Yastrzemski. That one ripped, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now, Richie Vick. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Outside low, ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Wow, nice play. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Top half of the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Steve Harvey. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no out. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
Vida
Yankees.
Blue gets the ball now.
Number 35.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Channel up, channel down, check my phone all along.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting,
George Foster, the next to hit for the Reds.
Foster.
He reached on a walk his first time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And the batter now, Greg Bull. First pitch misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
One ball,
Blue
one strike.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. This one in the dirt.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to the left. There's one to Carew in time, and that's an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Carlton Fitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Out. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Thurman
Munson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one way inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bench makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, number 26.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Number 12.
Number 12.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Blue, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Blue winds and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where You're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that's in the dirt. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bench in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ball 3.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
That one ripped. Long run on his horse. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get Morgan for the out. And that is that. Reds leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up
4.
for the Yankees,
now at the plate, Rod
the first
Carew.
baseman, Rod Carew.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball drilled center field. On his way over. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the second baseman, Willie
And next for New York, Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brett at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Stays alive. Two outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. Yastrzemski waits on deck. Swings through it for the K. Bench up with it, over to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Pete Rose. Blue back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ball 3.
And there's the automatic. In for a strike, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Harvey, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Backed off the plate that time.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Slaps the tag on him. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave Parker.
Stepping in, Dave Parker. 1 for 2. Up and in, ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering is down low. Ball 2. That clips the corner. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Reds down in order, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Carl Yastrzemski. This guy makes great. Contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
So coming into the game now on defense, Reggie Smith. He takes over in right.
A defensive change.
Also into the ball game, Ken Griffey. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 9.
Also entering the game, Ted Simmons. He takes over behind the plate.
Change for the Reds.
Also into the ball game, Mike Schmidt. He's the new third baseman.
Ted Simmons.
Also entering the game, Dave Winchester. He'll be out in left field.
Number 31, Dave. Winchester.
And that's
Ball.
outside. And that
One
is
ball,
ball
no
one.
strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're
Ball
still
two.
searching for a base runner. He's been
Two
great
balls,
out there on the
no
mound, no
strike.
doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
There's a strike. And that one in the air center field. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie.
And up next for New York,
Vick.
Richie Vick. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase
No ball,
pitches
one
off
strike.
the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That missed by a
1-2.
lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Yanks still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page
Now
right now.
batting, right fielder,
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. The Yankees trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed. In the air, right field. Smith under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy.
And we're back.